you said athletes have an instinct to rebel against the establishment. I hear it and go, hey, man, at $40 million a year from the team and then all the off-court money from major corporations, I hear and go, they are the establishment. Recognize who you are. And so they are the establishment in many, many respects, and they're playing some game of pretending to be anti-establishment. It's just a game. It comes off as inauthentic to me.
Yes and no. I mean, let's be very precise here, because the same thing could be said of us as Americans. Many people from around the world could look at us as American citizens and say, what do you guys have to complain about? Look at your circumstance. And many people do make that argument. And many people who cuck for the status quo here in America, let's say politically or corporately, they make the same argument. They go, you got it way better in America than you do in Venezuela. So, stop your complaining. And I say to that, hold on a second. Yes, the athletes are technically a part of the establishment. But what separates you from the corruption of power within the establishment is what you choose to bear witness to with your mouth and with your spirit. And so you could very well be in a corporation like Nike, let's say, and stand up and say, whoa, trying to mix the LGBTQ agenda with the pro-black movement is dishonest. Or you could say trying to push LGBTQism on young children is dishonest. And even though you work in Nike and technically you're part of that institution, you still stood for something individual. Individual free will is the access point and the predicate for individual freedom in this country. And we must never forget that. So the NBA players are in on it in the most general sense. But I think that NBA players, because of their individual, the individual nature of developing yourself as an athlete, forces you to have an independent mind in some respect. It's just that in today's world, they've all been herded and crowded and corralled into a groupthink that's predicated largely on race, and then beyond that on liberalism. So you can be in an establishment and still have a rightful criticism and rebellion against them. I think American citizens need to get wise to that, because, you live in America, no doubt, but this is a corrupt country, right down to the judiciary. So